There are a lot of huge, important moments on The Big Bang Theory and almost as many great episodes of the series created by Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady, which ran on CBS for 12 years and the same number of seasons. Still, ask any fan and they'll probably tell you that Season 9, Episode 11, the opening night excitation, is one of the very best chapters of The Big Bang Theory, because it's the one where Sheldon Cooper, Jim Parsons, and his longtime girlfriend Amy Farrah Fowler, Mayim Bialik, finally consummate their relationship. Okay, that sounded weird. Let's back up. Sheldon, in his original form, was potentially supposed to be asexual, so it's a big deal that the series even gave him a love interest. Amy, though, is the perfect match for Sheldon, a brilliant and socially awkward neuroscientist who's just as exacting and specific as he is, and after agonizing about what to get Amy for her birthday in the episode, Sheldon realizes what he needs to do. Even though Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens is set to hit theaters on Amy's birthday, he skips the movie and has what he terms coitus with his girlfriend for the very first time, and from then on, it's a yearly event. In Jessica Radloff's 2022 book The Big Bang Theory, the definitive, inside story of the epic hit series, multiple people dished on making this episode, and why it turned out so well. As executive producer and writer Steve Molaro explained, it was such a delicate thing to have Sheldon and Amy finally have sex. I had been sitting on them sleeping together being an annual event for years. It would either be Valentine's Day or her birthday, and obviously we decided on her birthday. We're all so protective of them as a couple and as characters, so there was this immense pressure to get the moment as good as we thought it could be. And then when you actually start putting the plan into motion, it's scary. Especially something like that. Most people have been through that experience for the first time and it's scary. It's intense and surreal and weird, so why pretend it wouldn't be? For the longest time, they never wanted to make Sheldon a sexual being, and now that they were crossing that bridge, it was not that it was jumping the shark, but it felt like it had that potential. Chuck Lorre's daughter Nikki Lorre, who wrote and directed multiple episodes of The Big Bang Theory, shared. Like, if we don't do this right and treat it with the utmost respect, then we could really put people off. There was this excited energy, but also wanting to make sure not to taint a very beloved couple. But the audience just lost their minds. I was very impressed with how they handled that.